G'day, it's Camille from 10 Targets Detecting. It's a windy, warm day. I'm going to taste some shade. I've got the manticore and I'm just going to get into it. The wind noise was just way too much. So I'm doing a voiceover. We had some really high target ID on the manticore and it was a two-way signal but seemed quite large. Opening it up because we love live dig. Okay, so it was deep and it was large and it's unusual and I don't know what it is. It's got an interesting design on the front. We found some, look, there's other stuff which makes this a promising site for me that there's life. I don't mind a bit of rubbish. It shows me that there's possible treasures. Anyway, let's put this in the pouch, mystery item, and we will keep on swinging the manti. I promise they're all not going to be sped up, only the first couple because the wind noise was so bad. We've got some 60s TID, two ways. We open it up. It was an unusual shape on the 2D screen. Let's wait and see what it is. So, sketchiness brings us part of a cap gun. Okay, pretty cool. Glad I dug it. And I think I might start spiraling. Yeah. I'm just digging everything around from that last target and I'm doing my best. Like the ground, as you can see, is on a bit of a gradient and there are sort of some resistance. So I'm not working completely everywhere. I am going in between areas. And with the 6-inch coil another day, with a small coil, I'll come back and work it again. We have this. I'm so sorry that my live digs are getting harder and harder to do because the ground is just tough for me. It's just getting tough. I can't get the depth I need, so I'll find out what it is and let you guys know. Well, you beauty, 4 wheels on a corgi toy car, and it wasn't actually very deep. So there you have it. I just find these toy cars, so doing my best spiraling from this area. I'll do one more circle around and see what else there is. All right, let's go. Funny shape. Oh, it started round, but hang on. Sort of funny shape, right? But still desirable on that line. I mean, I can't leave it. Oh, great target's going to be down, really round. Oh my God, I just can't get it. Gosh, what are we going to do in summer? Well, in the summer holidays, my kids will be back doing some filming because they won't be at school. We'll be outside, and if this is going to be their screen time, then that's a pretty good screen time, I reckon. Holy moly. Yeah, she's just tough to dig. There's rocks, there's crap, it's drying up completely. Oh look, you can sort of see rust in there, but who knows what it's going to be. It's small pinpoint, which is good, isn't it? Oh gosh. Okay, it's on this one. All right, let me get it out. All right, I saw it. Let's do it. I don't know what it is. Funny shape. One side is this and one side is this. What are you? You're cool though. Gosh, we love stuff, don't we? If we saw this in an op shop, we'd be like, oh no, that's trash. But you find it and it's treasure. I don't know what that is. But it's a cool shape. I'll put it in my pouch. Glad I dug it, and we'll hopefully find out a bit later. All right, we got a desirable. Sounds a bit sketchy, like there's something else with it. It's only one way. I don't know what to do with it. Bloody. Yeah, I cannot get in. Oh my Lord. What are we going to do this up? Oh, I just can't get in. But we are the channel of live digs. It's much it was deeper, wasn't it, than that? It was like 3 bars or something. Try our best. Yeah, that's it. Bloody deeper. I'm gonna have to get back to you. Just like the last one though, it was literally just under. I stopped filming, but it was literally just there. Not having any luck with these live digs, am I? Try again. Let's just go a little bit wider and see if we can do the process. No, I don't think I can. Nope, cannot. I'll have to get back to you. You ready for what was in this hole? And rusty nail. Some weird thing. Rusty nail. Da, 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 da. Where is it? Oh, I'm like, I saw it. A shilling. Our first pre-decimal. I'm yelling, I know, but there's no one here. It's windy and I'm excited. Look at this beautiful, beautiful coin. Beautiful. 1952 Australian shilling. Beautiful round. What was in the 50s, and usually I find them squashed, but a doorknife. I have found so many of these. This one is in a nice condition, not squashed, but I don't keep them. Alright, moving on. Well guys, I did try the spiral technique, found a target, worked around, but it's hot, and that's all the time I had today. I'm not sure if we made 10 targets, so I'm going to go detecting again tomorrow and add that onto this video. So thanks for joining me. It is a good technique. If you find something, spiral out. Often I grid and I overlap, and I like to attack from this way and attack from that way. But today I was just going to try and find a target and go around, but a little bit of resistance. Need that small coil. Thanks again for watching. G'day, it's Camille. It's the next day. It's 10 targets detecting. We are still going. I apologize for the first part of this video and all that noise, but I've got my first target. Let's just keep going with this manticore and see what we can find. I've actually come to a spot I've never detected at. I was actually, I forgot. Sorry, hang on. Let's get the headphones. I was driving past and they've just mowed it. So, hello. I'm going to detect you if you're just mowed. Bottle cap or coin. We're going to use our spiral technique as soon as we find something good. Holy moly, check it out. Oh, it's hard for live digs. One hand. Oh, we'll do our best. Yeah. If I can't find it on the first, I will be efficient, of course, because the videos get way too long. So, I apologise for that bloody noisy wind. Oh, it's deeper, of course. I'll find it. Well, guys, can you believe? I can believe, because I've got luck. I hit it, of course, because I just couldn't think that the first target would just, of all the things, it's going to be a penny, but I can see it's a kangaroo penny. I gave it a love tap. We are going to start spiraling from this point. Circles around, concentric circles, and see what else we can find. Well, guys, closing this up where my foot is, taking our step back, swinging over again, and clip clop. But something good in there, look, on our target trace. We've got some other things, and this is why I love this 2D screen. It shows you a number of targets. What do you think? Could be a coin spill. Only way to find out is to open her up. So we're just next to, oh my God, where we were. Oh, I really love live digs, but Jesus. Oh, let's try our best. This side should be looser because she's not. Let's go, live big. Because it's just awesome finding stuff together, isn't it? Well, I think so. That's what I love. I love sharing. I love that you guys take time to watch. Gonna have to have another swing in a deeper. I'm gonna have another swing, find it, and show you what that could be. Gosh, I haven't been excited as I am about this particular area. 2 targets. Look how beautiful. A 1943 Thrippins. I am stoked. Let's keep going. You ready? You ready? Not far from the last. Hang on, where are you? Yeah, this is what I like. 2 bars, my 60s. Unfortunately today, I just don't think it's my day for live bigs. I just can't get in. I will be so stoked to show you though. It actually wasn't very deep, and I don't know what it is. It says a soccer club, Olympic, Australian something, 85, 86. So it's not very old. Member, not very deep, but very interesting. Wow, what a place. I don't want to jinx it, but I'm going to tell you, I have not dug one bit of rubbish. 3 out of 3, let's go. I really do enjoy spiraling out from where I do find one good find, especially when like the area is massive and you can't just keep gridding. Like, where do you go? Up, back. This is like hundreds of meters of open area, so it gives you a focus of just going around and around and around. Anyway, here we are, another one. This was how the other penny sounded. Hang on, the first. Both ways, 2 bars. Just here. I will give it my best. I just don't feel I can get in. I just can't get in, guys. I'm so sorry. I do love live digs, but I will show you if it's something cool. I'm not sure about cool, but it did sound like a coin, and it is just a cut, broken 1 cent piece. Another exciting tone. Where are we? Yeah. Some nice high TID. I love the high TID. I love the depth. I love the desirable here. Repeatable both ways. I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna give it my best. Ready? Oh, it's a bit looser. No, I need 2 hands to wiggle this bloody digger and get myself deep on the first attempt. Once I get it in and I can get a good wiggle on it and I can just get underneath, I can actually, it is soft enough just to lift, but it does not make, if I'm only using the 1 hand like that, it does not make the neatest plug. And I really want to keep tidy in this space. It's not an oval, it's not like that, it's just public green space. Not too deep from here, which is good. Cannot see any. Oh, I can. It's a 2 cent. Well, there you have it. 2 cents. I swear to God, I thought, yeah, I did think there was a couple of targets because there was more target trace. Let's have another quick swing and see if it was iron. See, maybe another 2 cents. Who knows? If I find, oh, let's have a quick look together. It's felt better than the 2 cent. Deep up, and I cannot get to my fingers. No. You know, nothing like a brown bugger coin spill. Sometimes you just find a lot of 2s and 1s, don't you, in the same space? Turned it off, didn't I? Deeper. Just feels like a small pinpoint. Feels good, and you get to know your machine, don't you? I've got my hands on it. To penny. Another penny. Kangaroo penny. See, it just felt good. Let's have another swing. Oops, dropped it. Okay, let's have one more swing. If there's any other nice tones. Negative. All right, we'll close that up. Step back, have another swing, and then we just keep spiraling. I had a little chat with the mower guy, and he was very interested in what I was finding, and now he's keeping very close to me because he wants me to show him. So I apologize for the noise, and I have picked up I jinxed myself, and I bloody got some rubbish, didn't I? So I'm not. Are you ready? This is what I like. 80s, both ways. Consistent numbers on the desirable, but I'm not. I mean, it sounds coin-like, right? It sounds coin-like, but I did dig a bit of some trash, and it could be another 2-cent piece. Oh, it's a bit softer, which is lovely. Oh, she's sliced in. Ready? Just reveal yourself. Just reveal yourself right now as some amazing silver coin, and we can just close the hole up and move on. That'll be good. Ready? Don't tell me I was off. Deeper. Should be able to pick it up, shouldn't we? Excuse me. Let's just close that gently back over. Deeper. Holy moly. Right where I was. Let's just go deeper. Ugh. That's what happens. My lovely digger is a very deep digger. I don't know if I even got much deeper, but I definitely loosened it. In this wall. It is soft, so that's why I'm using my pinpointer to do a little bit of a dig action. Yes, it's much softer on this area. And what are you going to be? Oh, I can't see a thing, can you? Is that an edge? Yes, it is an edge. See? Can you see that edge? Yeah. Yep, coin-like. She's a penny. Well, I don't know why it's a she. Could be a he. But she's a penny. Oh, it's an earlier one. I know I can't get this off right now. Anyway, we took way too long, so we'll keep going, and we are still spiraling. And this is softer ground, so hopefully we'll get some live digs. Guys, I am so excited. I found a patch. I found a patch, and look how shallow this is. Ready? So I thought it was actually double jumping, and it was only one bar, right? And I'm like, oh, it must be very shallow. So I've gone in here, and literally, I literally just saw it. It was so shallow. Oh, it's bloody stuck though, but look, you can just see it wedged. Don't know if you can see it in there, just a bit deeper. So I am stoked. I'm gonna have to just get under it because. Ready? Check it out. Da, da, da. Da, just another penny. Not just another penny. I know some people message me and they're like, you find so many pennies, and I do. I believe there are pennies bloody everywhere where I am, but they're the older, I find the Commonwealth the earlier pennies, but I don't find many. I just find older coins. No, older, as in the younger coins, the later coins. I don't find early shillings. I found a couple, you know. I found a couple of early florins. By the way, Mitch, I've got, was it 1942? We're trying to find a 1942 for Mitch, one of my subscribers. Anyway, there's that penny. Mower guy's getting close. I'm so sorry about the noise. Do you want to just see if there's anything really? No, he's too noisy. I was going to start swinging with you, but he's getting so noisy. Let's move on. So the mower guys pushed right up. Usually this is all like, they never mow in here, they said, but they pushed right up where I was so that I could get right under. Bless being nice to people. They're nice, you're nice, they're nice. And where are we? There was a couple of things. What, 40? Both ways. Shallow. We'll just dig all the things under here, and maybe no one's ever touched this stuff. But that sounds. Ring pull? I think ring pull. What do you guys think? Although it was a nice round. So, that's it. Ring pull, round ring pull makes a round target trace on the 2D screen. That's number one. What else is under here? Let's get that in the pouch. And there was another 40. Hang on, another higher. So just here, these are higher numbers, and the ground is sort of well, bloody jinxed it. I was going to say it's sort of softer because it's sort of wet when it's just been cut. It's still wet under there. I don't know if that's going to be deep enough. It's just sort of wet but sort of dry. It's that root. I do love live digs, don't you? What? Okay, deeper, I think. Oh, yeah, deeper. Let me have another swing and find out what that is. Okay, so off to this side was, ready? Here, and I saw some metal. Yeah, got my hands on. Is this from a suspender? This is where I need the coffee bush kid, because he knows, Andrew knows exactly. He's like, oh, this is the suspender from the front of the da-da-da. I don't know. Get this dirt out. I don't know exactly where that's from, but it shows life. It shows there were people here, and I will just keep swinging under this nice little freshly cut space. But we're very close to where we found the pre-decimals. Well guys, this is something I'm going to dig. It's slightly sketchy, listen. Hear the, not an amazing, but look at those high numbers. Look at that depth. I love that depth. Look at the line. It's on the desirable. Is it both ways? Yes, it is. Are there a few things down there? Possibly. The target trace is saying maybe a few things. That is so deep. I know I'm going to need 2 hands, but I wanted to show you just out of interest so we can see what it's going to be. Well, I don't know what it is. It is of a gold colour. I don't know what it's of, but this is what I found. Okay, well there you go. I'm just going to keep swinging into the pouch. Guys, this sounds good. And we don't get a lot of, if you're paying attention to the TODs. There. 57, 58. See how consistent it is. Let's finish it both ways. Both ways consistent. So I love both ways consistent. But I don't, 57 to 58. Oh gosh. Oh yeah, once you're in, you're in. Yeah, crumble. Yeah. 57 to 58. If you pay attention to TRDs, like that was nice and consistent. Don't tell me deeper. Really? It's a silver coin. 57. It is not a silver coin. It is a, let's get in the shade, kid's ring. Look at my big fingers. Compared to, it's actually not that small a ring. Anyway, bloody ring day. 57 to 58. Does that make it? Oh, there's a little maker's mark, a little something in there. Is it? Maybe 95. I don't know. You'd think it would ring up higher. Well, into the pouch. I'm loving this area. And yeah, we'll just keep going a little bit longer. Just over there was the ring, and I'm working my circles. And where are you? Here. Nice depth. Nice sound. Both ways. Maybe crumbly. Oh, once I get in. We're getting close to lucky last live dig. We've got to end on the live, don't we? Oh, get in. Okay. Oh, if only I lived close to the beach and I could get to the sand. Oh, am I going to be deep enough? Something tells me no. Unless it's something small and more shallow. Just here. Let's see if we can do a live side wall. Let's go. Oh gosh, it's tough. What are we going to do in summer? You'd think you'd just reveal yourself already. In that side wall. Last try. I don't want to hit anything if it is a coin. Oh, it is. I can see the edge. See the edge? Can you see there? Yeah, it looks like it's going to be another penny. Oh. A couple of silver, some pennies, another green one, which is fine. Throw it in the tumbler. 1948 kangaroo penny. And I got a few more in me. I think we'll keep going. That won't be the lucky last. Well, we have a one-way only. Ready? Hang on. Oh yeah. Sounds great. I was like, yeah, sounds really good. And not the other way. Let's see. There's some other things around it. Should we learn? Let's just dig this. 80s TID, 2 bars down, one-way signal. Now my oldest florin I've ever found was a one-way signal. It was deeper than 2 bars, and I was working right near overhead lines. So I feel like, yeah, my factor may have only given me a one-way signal. Now I find 2-cent pieces sometimes only give a one-way signal. Still a coin. Sometimes silver, sometimes good stuff, but sometimes things like screws and bolts and things. Anyway, just as a learning. Let's see, what is an 80 to deeper. Let's have another little quick swing together. Still only one way. So we'll try it one more time together so we can learn. It's a lovely, lovely day here. Not too hot. I love, no people. That's always nice. I don't detect in populated areas. I like the tranquility of being out by myself, not being bothered. I'm going to keep searching. And if I find something, I'll let you know what it is. Yep, trash. Bloody McWilliams wines. That was the one-way signal. Guys, this is not my lucky last, but just to show you what else I'm digging. So when I hear this, it's shallow and it's double jumpy. Hear that? As you go past. And when you just lift it up, you can see it's just a 1 cent. So I am digging the shallows. And it's sometimes trash and sometimes it's 1 cent, sometimes it's a penny. We will keep going. Was another shallow 1 cent. Looks like I'm hitting a patch of brown buggers. Fingers crossed, in amongst it is more treasure. Guys, this was so shallow. I thought it was a bottle cap, but guess what? That's not the coin. That's the coin. That's the imprint. Cool, huh? You think, oh yes, it's a coin. No, this is the coin. It was so shallow. Blow me down with a feather. This could be my lucky last, but it wasn't a live dig. Oh my God, we'll have to do one more. Okay. Well, I'm certainly interested in this. Ready? It's nice numbers, but it's not on the complete desirable. It's down in our nice area. 66, 67, but not on the line. Where are you? What are you? I swing high? No. Are you interested? I am, because I found things like cutlery and other things, odd shaped, not completely on the line. Oh God, it's so hard. Oh. Let's have a look. Imagine if this could be our lucky last. I'm being optimistic and positive, but I think it's just going to be a bit of trash. But curiosity, right? Okay, I'm going to swing, try and find it, and let you know what it is. Just in case you're curious, this is what it was. But you know what? I always dig it. A thumping 90 on the manticore. Anyone for a handle? So there you go, thumping. But sometimes they're padlocks, old padlocks. Sometimes they're other cool stuff. I always dig them. Just to see, because curiosity. All right, guys, this is my lucky last, good or bad. I have had a great time when I found myself a good site. Look, my mower guys are back. They're going to do it. They're doing a new area for me to come back to tomorrow. So we might end on a good one. This is how close my car is. Ready? Ta-da! Have I got the luck of being close to the car? Hang on, let's just pinpoint that a bit better. Just here, live ticket. Let's see what we got. Oh, for the last. So the spiral technique worked for me today. Found my first penny, then spiraled out from there. When I found another thing, I spiraled out. I hope you understand that terminology, meaning that I sort of just do circles around it, going out further and further. I find that less intimidating when it's a massive field or somewhere where you are, it's a massive space and you can't grid it. You're like, can't walk up and back this. I just find something and then work around from there. And then I swung back to the car, of course, and I've started getting, as you can hear, listen to that, some EMI, getting closer to the road. I cannot feel anything. It is a small pinpoint, but until I feel it. Oh, it's a coin to end on. It's a 2-cent piece. We're gonna call it a day. There you go. As I started putting my things back in, filling up my hole, there's another one. Coin spill. Coin spill to end on, another 2 cents. Are you ready? That's where those 2 cents were. Stood up again. 90s? Oh yeah, 80. That makes more sense for a 2 cents, isn't it? It said 3 bars. Imagine. I have found, let's lift that back out. I have found, gosh, it's chirpy, isn't it? I'm gonna leave it on. I have found a pre-decimal with brown buggers before. So it's not completely weird. Oh, I'm leaving my detector on just in case. I'm gonna have one last swing. Oh, there it is, see? Another 2 center. One last swing and I'll say goodbye. Does this sometimes happen? The brown buggers just keep coming, don't they? I won't bother you again. I'll just get them all out and then I'll say goodbye to you. Well guys, I am stoked with this new place. I think it looks really promising. I just dumped out what was in my pouch. Let's check it out. Well, I forgot there was a ring. Found this ring. There was only one little silver. This membership thing, numerous pennies, no half pennies, a couple of 1 and 2 cent pieces, some sort of buckle. Now, I don't know what this is. I was carrying this around. This is bloody heavy. This was a thumping signal. Is this a sinker? Like a makeshift sinker? That bloody thing. I did pick up the plastic and that. So, oh, yeah, this thing, which I didn't show you. Anyway, that's in the pouch. This was yesterday's. With my arm. Oh yeah, yesterday's. I think this is from a heel of a shoe. Oh yeah, somebody tell me, what are these again? Somebody, I don't know what they are. I found that. I'm not sure what that is. And then some stuff from yesterday. There was a half penny. Yeah, that's right, silver. This thing, we don't know what this is yet. Let's give that a clean. All that stuff. Ta-da! My car boot. Okay, I've got my cardboard down. Anyway, I've stayed for a lot longer than I usually would. And I need to get going. So I'll give all this stuff a bit of a clean and show you. So I go to grab my tumbler, and you know what? All of this I'd forgotten about, and I'd left in there from my last tumble. And I just wanted to say, how good, like, I've gotten lazy and I chuck all this in. I don't care, I chuck it all in. I didn't know there was a silver. I usually do silvers separate to coppers. But how good does stuff come out? I thought this would have something on it. If you remember my last video, if not, go check it out. There was this funny shaped thing. I thought we'd see some detail, but we see nothing. But how's the detail in this, in the stamp? Like, you just get so much more info. But even like, look at a rusty old hair clip. Like, if I kept going with the tumbler, like, it actually gives some definition. Like, even the buckles get this sort of like detail. This buckle, pretty, right? Even like the lipstick things, like, look, this has a E on the bottom. If this was a rusty thing, you know, the end of a razor. Is that chomped or is that detail? I can't see. You know, the key could, you know, have a bit of a CLR soak, get rid of the rust, but so much great detail. Even this broken old lipstick tube just gives it, you know. Anyway, let's square nail. I forgot about that. Oh look, and these things. Oh, I remember this guy. He was just munched. He looked really bad, the Australian Military Forces, and now he's got some definition. Smaller one, Australian Military Forces. Anyway, let's get on to today's hunt. Well, here's the finds from the second hunt. Part of the cap gun. This is an Aston Martin, and the front actually pops up. 4 wheels, Corgi Toys. Clearly says Aston Martin, made in Britain. Some stuff I'm going to throw out. Part of the buckle. The ring is just a junker. This, I thought I'd be able to see something, but could be like a bit of a plug off the front of a trophy. Don't know. I use one of these as a little eyepiece, and I get in really close and I can see lots of detail if there was something there. Some pennies, some half pennies that go in the tumbler, because we love just chucking it all in. When they come out of the tumbler, this is what I do with them. I put them in a jar with some oil, just some extra light olive oil, and it brings their luster back, and then I get the oil off and they go in the display. We also got a shilling and a threepence that we rub with a bit of bicarb, and then they need a bit more of a rub with the bicarb paste. But everyone, thank you so much for watching, and I apologise again for the wind noise in the first part of the video. Please hit that subscribe, and we will catch you next time. Happy hunting, everyone.